Welcome to Gold Mine of Your Mind television program. The greatest resource we have on this life journey is our mind. This program teaches you how to tap into the power of your mind to achieve your dreams. Marcus Aurelius said, "If anything is possible for any human, it is possible for you too." Join us every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. on Faith World TV, channel 589. This program may change your life for good. Let me introduce the producer, Ayo Benson on Larewaju. He is the author of the best-selling book, Gold Mine of Your Mind. He is the CEO of mbckonsult, a coaching and consulting firm helping entrepreneurs build prosperous businesses. He trained as a chartered accountant, but his passion is helping entrepreneurs change the world through his excellent services. He is an accomplished master coach, transforming people's lives rapidly. He has helped thousands of businesses through his coaching, consulting, books, seminars, webinars, articles, radio, and TV programs. He is a sports enthusiast. Ayo Benson Olariwaju, FCCA, FCA, MBA, CEO, NBC Consults Limited.
Thank you very much for joining us. It's time again for Gold Mine of Your Mind. This is a TV program where we share insights about how you can tap into the power of your mind to get whatever you want in life. Most people go through life without actually aware of how the mind works. Sometimes they are successful, sometimes they aren't, and they come to the conclusion that, oh, there are some forces out there working against them or working for them. That's not true. If you understand the way your mind works, you can collaborate with your mind to get whatever you want in life. Are you in business? Are you in a career? Are you in a relationship? Are you a parent? Understanding the way your mind works will help you achieve phenomenal results through some of the insights I'm going to be sharing on this program. Today, I want to talk to you about one factor responsible for success as well as failure in people's life. It's called procrastination. Procrastination. Procrastination is the killer of dreams. That is one chapter from this my book, Gold Mine of Your Mind. I'm gonna read a tiny excerpt from that book in the course of this program. Let me ask you a quick question. Why do people procrastinate? Why? Let me put the question differently. Why do you procrastinate? I've identified three key reasons why. Because awareness will help you recognize when procrastination is creeping up on you, and you can snap out of it fast. Okay? One of the reasons is instant gratification. I am a bit concerned for this generation because of the level of distractions all over the place. Is it Facebook? Is it LinkedIn? Is it Instagram? You know, on and on and on. Your iPhone, your BlackBerry, YouTube. People are addicted to entertainment. If you're addicted to entertainment, you wouldn't have the time to actually uh, be self-aware, time to reflect about what you're doing and how to do it better. That is the purpose of this program, is to uh, help you become aware of tiny little nuances in your life that may make a massive big difference. So instant gratification is one factor, it's one symptom. The second one is lack of purpose. If you don't have a purpose, if you don't have something you're chasing or something that is chasing you, I would rather you chase something rather than things chase you, uh, it's very likely that you're gonna fall into that habit of procrastination. And the third one that I identified with a whole lot of people in my coaching practice is people procrastinate because they are stressed. Procrastination is more like their coping mechanism. So instead of making that call, they would rather sit behind the TV all day long. Instead of writing the book, they would rather gossip with their friends. So today, I want to share with you how to snap out of procrastination and live an extraordinary and fulfilling life. Because you don't want to be 90 on your sick bed and look back with regret. You want to be sure that, is there any opportunity that you can take advantage of? Is there any chance out there that you ought to take? You have to be satisfied that you've taken all the steps, that you've made a difference to the world. It's not just about you, because most people are just comfortable where they are. And the worst part of procrastination is, it's not only what you didn't do that's gonna cost you, it's also the guilt that you feel afterwards. And that is a completely big topic on its own that I'm gonna, work on in future, is how to get out of guilt. So when you're guilty, you sabotage yourself. That's the quick way to put it. When you feel guilty, you sabotage yourself. Your attitude towards yourself will not be particularly positive. Now, there is a saying that procrastination is like a credit card. It is a lot of fun spending the money until you get the bill. Yeah? So when you procrastinate, you're spending money that you haven't got. And it's gonna come back to hit you on the head. If you are lucky, it will hit you with a pebble. For some people, it's gonna hit them on the head with a brick. Yeah, I want you to imagine that so that you stay away from procrastination. Imagine being hit on the head with a brick. Okay? I'm gonna tell you a story of one of my clients that got hit on the head, and you will determine whether he got hit with a brick or he got hit with a pebble. You see, procrastination, it creeps up on you. Yeah? It's like a dog on a leash. I do jog. I jog in the morning, usually around footpath in my area, because I try to avoid the smoke from cars. I see a lot of, people walking their dog. Those dogs are usually on leash. So I see these dogs dive in and out. They're on leash, but they're not aware until they reach the end of the leash and they got pulled back. Oh, that's when they realize, okay, there is a leash here. It's similar to procrastination. You wouldn't know. It creeps up on you. And if it becomes a habit, you're in trouble because it's like a cable. We weave a thread of it every day, and in the end, we are unable to break it. So today, I want you to bring out your knife and cut the cable. Cut the cable of procrastination and go out there and fulfill your purpose. The story of the guy I promised you. It's a long story. I'm gonna make it as short as possible because I really haven't got time. Time is just flying by. This guy, he was working in a bank, top guy, qualified, as an accountant so many years ago. He's got MBA, he's got PMP and all those titles. Very comfortable on a very good salary. So he got a promotion, sent to a different department. Different department, new boss. He didn't get along well with the new boss. Meanwhile, he had been thinking for 5 years of a great idea that could just move the needle for him. But he had too much to lose. Sometimes I say to people, don't let education hold you hostage. Don't let your education hold you hostage. There isn't just one thing you're capable of doing. If what you're doing, if you're not passionate about it, if it's not something that gets you up early in the morning, stop doing it. Pursue your dream. So anyway, this guy had a clash with the new boss, and then there was a protracted disciplinary process. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. In the end, he got fired. Okay, when you got fired from a job, you are in a sort of trouble in a way because it's going to be hard for other employers to take a risk on employing you. So this guy came to one of our webinars. As I've said on this program before, I am passionate about sharing insights, sharing knowledge about how to transform your business. If you are thinking of doing business, I help people to start and kickstart in a very, very methodical way so that they get results consistently. So he attended one of our webinars and he booked an appointment to see me. And that is where he explained all of this to me. And I said to him, look, if you've been thinking of something for the past 5 years and you haven't done it, is it time for you to actually jump now? Because if, he had a lot of savings, he had investment, but first month, second month, third month of unemployment, his savings started going down like that, and then panic sets in. Anyway, so what did he do? I'm gonna share the completion of the story with you after this short break. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you in a few seconds. Thank you.
Welcome to Gold Mine of Your Mind television program. The greatest resource we have on this life journey is our mind. This program teaches you how to tap into the power of your mind to achieve your dreams. Marcus Aurelius said, "If anything is possible for any human, it is possible for you too." Join us every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. on Faith World TV, channel 589. This program may change your life for good. Let me introduce the producer, Ayo Benson on Lariwaju. He is the author of the best-selling book, Gold Mine of Your Mind. He is the CEO of mbckonsult, a coaching and consulting firm helping entrepreneurs build prosperous businesses. He trained as a chartered accountant, but his passion is helping entrepreneurs change the world through his excellent services. He is an accomplished master coach, transforming people's lives rapidly. He has helped thousands of businesses through his coaching, consulting, books, seminars, webinars, articles, radio, and TV programs. He is a sports enthusiast. Ayo Benson Olariwaju, FCCA, FCA, MBA, CEO, MBC Consults Limited.
Okay, welcome back. Thank you for coming back to join us. Now, let me give you a tip. I'll come back to that story in a minute. How can you reduce procrastination? How can you reduce procrastination? Because it's difficult to actually eliminate it straight away. One way that I'm going to share with you is eat your frog first thing in the morning. Eat your frog first thing in the morning. Some of you might be squeamish at the thought of that. I'm not talking literally. I'm saying do your most difficult and most important task first thing in the morning. I'm not asking you to literally eat frog. I heard it's a delicacy in France, so that's a good business idea for someone. If you want to supply frog legs to France, you make a lot of money. Come and see me. Yeah, willpower. Your willpower is you have a limited supply of willpower every day. It's your decision-making energy. You have a limited supply every day. So if you waste that resource on frivolous stuff, then you just come to the end of the day and you realize, oh, you haven't achieved anything for the day, especially if you're running your own business. You see, people in employment, they can get away with a lot of weaknesses. If you're running your own business, listen to me, you need to upgrade yourself. You need to upgrade yourself. In a few weeks' time, I'm going to be running a seminar about how you can run your business from end to end systematically so that you stop working in your business and start working on your business so that your business will be able to run without you. So I'll come back to that later. So if you, let me ask you a question. Do you know what Simon Cowell and Mark Zuckerberg, what they have in common? They wear the same outfit for months, for quarters, for 6 months, for a year. Same outfit, because they don't want to waste their decision-making energy on choosing, oh, I'm wearing a brown shirt tomorrow, I'm wearing a black suit the day after. You see, the reason why most of us wouldn't copy that is out of our insecurity. Yeah? But those people, they're more passionate, they're more concerned about their place in the world and their contribution to the world rather than what people are thinking of them. So I'm trying to copy that. Not fully. You know, you see the sign of that in weeks to come. I want to read a certain portion from my book on procrastination, and it will bring home to you what I'm trying to convey. Henry Ford, because Henry Ford is in this piece, Henry Ford died almost 100 years ago. He was the one, if you see the Ford cars running around, he was the one that founded that car company hundreds of years ago. and built a monumental business. The reason why I love this guy is it's not just a clever businessman, he's a very, very wise man indeed. So it was said that Henry Ford's final interview with his candidates for senior position involved having a dinner with him. So the table will be set nicely and the food served with arrays of condiments and salt, being a very rich man. Now, he observed that those candidates who added salt to their food before tasting it are likely to implement plans without testing them. No matter how good that candidate had been up to that moment, it will not employ him. The lesson that I picked from this is that the way people do small things is the way they do big things. The chapter goes on to tell a story of a friend of mine who lost his life opportunity just because of 30 minutes of procrastination, which is really, really very sad. So don't let that be you. Cultivate the habit of prompt action, bias for action, and see how small change will make a big difference in your life. So, the piece I read said the way people do small things is the way they do big things. You're not going to start doing big things promptly, I can tell you that. But start with small things. When you wake up in the morning, don't jump out of bed and leave your bed unlaid. Lay your bed before you get out into the world. Lay your bed straight away. That's your first win of the day, and you're telling your brain that throughout the day, whatever comes around, you're gonna do them promptly, and that will make a big difference. If you finish eating and you dump your plate inside the sink or inside the dishwasher, wash the plate immediately. You're training your brain that, okay, I'm experiencing a change in the way I act. So, my story, back to my story. What did he do next? My banker that was fired. He set up a company. He had that idea for a very long time. It's because he qualified as a chartered accountant, he thought to hire an average accountant in the accounting firms, you're looking at £3,000 to £4,000. That's very junior positions. And he thought, why not take all this donkey work, all this processing, and take it outside the country, offshore to India, and process it there because it's from India, and process it there, and pick up the difference between paying somebody £4,000 and paying them £400 in India, and you see the gap of the opportunity to make a huge commission. Yeah. So that's why he set up. It's a long process. However, he came to me, said 6 months down the line that, Ayo, if I keep growing at this level, in 2 years, I'm going to retire. I always laugh at people, when they achieve success, all that is in their mind is, I'm going to retire. In 2 weeks, you're going to be bored out of your mind. How about finding a way to contribute to the world? That's a topic for another day. Albert Einstein said, never memorize anything that you can look up. They will ask him, what's your phone number? He wouldn't know it. If I can look it up, I'm not going to put it in my head. Where am I going with that is the way to actually relieve your memory of all the stuff, which is part of the reason why you procrastinate, is you carrying a lot of stuff on your head all day long. Download everything, put everything down in an Excel sheet or in a Word document, make a list of everything. It could be, 100 things that you want to do, even minor personal stuff that you need to do, put it down. That creates the space for you to access access ideas that may move the needle for you going forward. I also want to talk about reading. Mark Twain said, a man who doesn't read has got no advantage whatsoever over a man who can't even read. So you and stark illiterate are exactly the same if you don't read. Yeah? And the danger is 10 lifetimes will not be enough for you to learn from your own experience and apply it to your life. So, which is why I'm giving this book away free. You don't have to pay your money. I'm giving it free because it has changed so many people's lives, and I want you to learn one or two things from this book and apply it to your life. Go to my website, mbckonsult.com, and there is a page there that says get my book free. Go there, fill the form. You're only gonna pay a token for shipping and handling, but if you're eager to get it, you can get it on Audible and iTunes.com for £18. So my time is gone. There's never enough time on this program. What I'll say to you is, this is the last week that I'm gonna give the book away for some time until we print another batch. So take advantage and go get it. So until I see you next week, same station, same place, and same me, your presenter, Ayo Benson. Thank you for joining us. Bye for now.
Attention, business owners. Are you working 70 to 90 hours per week without results? Would you like to get exponential profits for your business working half the time? MBC Consult helps entrepreneurs build a prosperous business rapidly through coaching and consulting. Make more, work less using digital marketing. Your business will run like a well-oiled machine. Contact us on www.mbcconsult.com or 0793 950 0053.